Welcome to SkySchool's Top Tips. This episode is about reserve deployments. Rule number 1, always fly the reserve. Rule number 2, make sure this reserve is large and large enough to take not just you, but your paramotor, plus your fuel, plus anything else you're taking with you. So you need a big, large reserve which is going to have a slow sink rate. This is your get out of jail free card. Luckily in paramotoring, you very rarely need to use them. So we're flying along, bam, big deflation, we look up, you analyze whether you can land that thing safely. If not, let go of your toggle. It's a right hand deployment because the reserve is routed on the right hand side. This one is chest mounted. We also have some which are side mounted, so you need to practice on both so you're familiar whichever you're using. We look and locate the handle. I choose to not let go of my throttle because I'm probably going to need to kill my engine, okay? And getting rid of the throttle may take time, especially if I've got gloves. So I'm going to look and locate my handle. I'm going to take the reserve out of the bag, okay? I'm going to bring it into my body, and now I'm going to throw and release out to the side. It's very important you let go. Now, once you've deployed your reserve, that's going to start to billow out behind you, normally, and then come above you and stabilize. Make sure we've killed the engine. Last thing you want is this reserve going into that propeller. Now we need to make sure we don't have something called the mirroring effect. And to do this, we need to collapse the wing. The best way to do that is to pull on your B or C risers in order to break the wing along the span, okay? Bring that wing towards you and then just haul it in as much as you can. Get it as close to you as possible so it's not dragging you. Stick it between your legs. This is all if you have the time, okay? Then it's going to be, bring your risers obviously won't be here. Your arms are going to be crossed. Your neck's going to be down. Your legs again and knees are going to be together. And we're going to be in a parachute landing full position. We're actually going to be suspended from our shoulder straps up here. So the cage is going to take the majority of the impact. But if we're drifting with any wind, we want to banana our body as best as we can with our hip pointing in the direction that we're drifting. That's going to allow our legs to take the impact first, then the cage, and the cage is going to absorb the majority of it. What we don't want to be doing is coming out arms and legs all akimbo because they're going to break. So to recap, we need to absolutely nail our reserve deployment technique, okay? And that is to look and locate the handle. If it's chest mounted, it's here. If it's side mounted, it's here. Look and locate. Don't just try and grab for it. You've got to find it. Look, locate. Out, in, throw and release. Out, in, throw and release. Let go. Then B or C's, pull the wing in, break it, stop it from flying. Okay, then gather up as much of maybe one brake or one side as possible. It helps if you've got gloves on because now you're not going to have any friction burn on the lines. Gather the wing up, then parachute landing full position, arms crossed, neck in, knees together, ankles together, bananaing in the direction we're going if there is any drift. And if you've got the right size reserve for you and your equipment, you're going to find you're going to have a relatively low impact. But still important, we have the right technique as we come and touch down. The most important is to practice your reserve drills, and you should do this on the ground and in the air every time. I hope this has been useful. I hope you never have to use these drills. However, if you do, you should have them absolutely nailed into your mind and rehearsed. So do them on every single flight.